Hi everyone. So my name is 𝐒𝐗𝐿 and I have been into this IT domain for around 14 years now. So without ado, let's discuss on these topics that we are going to have a discussion on as planned topic today. So first of all, we will be discussing on the concept of digital marketing, and then we'll talk about digital marketing influence, the influencer marketing trends, the reasons for brands to collaborate with influencers, how to become a digital marketing influencer, and the other roles available under digital marketing domain. So first thing first, we are going to have a discussion on the introduction to digital marketing. So marketing is what? Making sure that again you are able to send the right message to the right consumer at the right time. This is all what marketing is all about. Sending the right message to the right consumer at the right time. So it is basically promoting our business through digital channels like we have internet, website, emails, and all the other channels that we have right now. Because right now, even especially after the 4G revolution back in 2016, now people are more active on their mobile phones than on the desktop-based websites. So the traffic to the desktop, okay, for the phone layout of the websites is more than the desktops since 2015. And there are different channels through which we can promote our products through emails, through search, through the search engine results, through social medias, and through mobile marketing, so that we can ensure that we are able to place our products to the right consumer at the right time. When you say to the right consumer, then for example, let's say we are selling something which is relevant to people who are below 25 years of age. So it won't make any sense to promote them to people who are above 25, who are above 40, because they will not be interested in buying our product. And that's why we have to make sure that we do promote our products to the right consumer, and that too at the right time, so that we can get the best output of it. So this is what is marketing is all about. And here, what we are doing, we are simply trying to market using the digital channels. So in terms of digital influence, it's basically the ability to create an effect, drive distinguishable outcomes, and change behaviors online. And this is what we refer as a part of digital marketing influence, or we can say the influencer marketing. So people who are going to follow some, we can say, some people who are celebrities, who are having some kind of social presence. So if they perform an activity, then that is going to be copied by the masses, and that is what we refer as being influenced. Whether we talk about doing an activity, buying a product, or ditching a product or service they have been using, so that is when it is followed by the masses, and that is what we refer as being influenced by the social by the people who has a social impact. And for the influencers who have more than 500,000 followers, rates per post on Instagram have gone up from 1.5 lakh last year to around 7 lakh per post as per the seller, because again it allows them to make sure that the entire posts are going to be visible by multiple followers, because again people may not be active on search engines, on other websites, on the platforms, but they will be active on the social media platforms, and getting that much of reach is going to be much more effective, and again that reach can be achieved in less than a day, and that's why it has been increased a lot. So nano influencers and micro influencers, again, they have who have less than 5,000 or you can say 30,000 followers respectively. They rate, again, for them, the rate is going to be between 3 to 8,000 and 18,000 per post that they are going to charge. Now, in terms of the influencer marketing trends, so according to Street Influencer Marketing is set to make $10 billion by 2020. That is up by almost 1,500% as compared to last statistics done. And in influencers, again, we know they are mainly the influencers marketing being done on the Instagram and also on the other channels. So for those who are having 1 to 10,000 followers, they are called as nano influencers. Those who are having between 10,000 to 50,000, they are micro influencers. And then we have mid-tier influencers between around 50,000 of followers, 50 to 500,000. And then we have macro influencers having the influencers in the range of 500,000 to 1 million. And then we have mega influencers having more than 1 million followers in place. So storytelling must be carried out in the simplest way that audience can decode and they can understand. So storytelling creates emotions and improves the business performance that we have. And videos they have maximum engagement rate on social media. So live videos of brand products will get the highest ROI, and the motion contents like GIFs will be on high demand as per the current trend that we have. Now, in terms of apart from Instagram, we do have multiple short form video platforms like we have Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and then we have the Snap TV, and then we have YouTube, and then we have Facebook. So again, they all are having their own short form channels. Even YouTube launched the YouTube Shorts, where short form videos are going to be given the preference. Now, videos, they do get 135% more organic reach than the others, and the users they spend 3 times more time in watching live videos, and that's how they all are structured. Now, there are multiple reasons for brands to collaborate with the influencers. The first reason is the brand visibility, which is going to be highest among the other channels. Then we have the other components in terms of getting the direct leads. And then here we can be more creative in terms of the reach. We have creative campaigns, we can get loyalty from the customer base, the battle social media crisis, and the others. So in terms of the brand visibility, obviously we are going to have much better brand visibility than the others. The direct lead is also going to be better than the other channels that we have. And then we can get loyal customers who will be who find it much easier to reach out to a brand directly or by using social media than the other channels. So it makes it easier even for the buyers to reach out and place the orders as compared to doing the same by using our website. And in terms of the budgets for influencer marketing, so we'll be getting much better reach in terms of if we have a budget for less than 50,000, if we have a budget of 50,000 till 1 lakh, and so on. So they'll be divided accordingly. And now the big question, how to become a digital marketing influencer. So this is going to be the key area which will help us to reach out to people in small groups and establish ourselves as the micro influencer. So we have to make sure that again, we should be able to have some uniqueness in our content, because people already, because again, this is a golden rule for especially for the video-based content. People do not forget easily that they have once they have watched a type of content, and if that is replicated and that is something that's going to be like the least. So we have to create the content, we have to promote the content, share it, be consistent in terms of posting the content, and research on the existing influencers to understand, not to copy, but again to understand what exactly is going to be the pattern. And then we should also always maintain a following to follow ratio and the usage of proper hashtags so that we can ensure that the proper reach can be defined. So if we are going to have a good strategy in place, and we have to make sure we are able to perform the audit of what exactly the customers like and what they are going to like, and when exactly they are going to like the content, and how exactly they are going to plan to promote that. So this is all something that we have to make sure we are going to promote and we are going to distribute to the right audience, and that too at the right time. Next, we have to, in terms of creating the content, so first of all, we have to make sure we should focus on inspiring, engaging, and educating them. When you say them, that means the audience with the perspective that is completely ours. It should not be copied. Then we have to determine the digital platform we intend to attract and engage the prospective followers. We can start with the best platform there is, like Instagram. And then we have to make sure that we do follow the 80 to 20 rule. We have to spend 80% of time in marketing a content and 20% in creating it. And then we have to push the content on various social media platforms first, get our followers to share in their network. So we had three things in terms of the influences. We had three R's: reach, repetition, and then we have reaction. So reach is going to be the amount of people who are in the network or to whom the content has reached. Repetition is the content, again, the act of creating content regularly so that we are consistent in posting content regularly on a chosen platform. And then we have reaction, the way we react to the comment criticism. It is important to listen to our criticism by followers and act on them if the feedback is valuable. Else 80% of feedbacks are simply, we can say, non-relevant. So we also have to make sure that we do focus on what is there to focus. And will we have to help us understand it areas of improvement, but also it also helps in finding the key areas that are not widely covered by the other influencers as well. And in terms of maintaining the follower to following ratio, we have to keep our following before, we can say, below our follower count for the ratio equal to 1 to avoid looking spammy. And we have to follow accounts of fellow influencers who inspire us or add value in terms of exploring the content ideas and so on, not just any random follows. And we have to make sure that we do use the proper hashtags to ensure content is discovered by a trusted audience. And you want to use any hashtag which you feel can work. We have to back it up with the data, and there are many tools, both free and paid, available to help us generate the trending hashtags that we can go ahead and make use of. So in terms of structured learning at Edureka, we'll be starting first of all with the digital marketing concepts, and then we'll be moving on to SEO in terms of keyword planning and on-page optimization. Then we'll be discussing on the off-page optimization, and then we'll talk about the search engine marketing in terms of Google Ads. Then we'll talk about the event marketing, how to use it for, especially for the B2B campaigns, how to make use of social media in terms of Facebook and Instagram, how to use social media marketing, let's say we have on YouTube, how to make use of Google Analytics platform, and then take it forward with the Google Analytics in terms of analyzing the social and the channels and the websites. And then towards the end, creating an integrated digital marketing campaign for which is going to combine everything that we have discussed so far. We can wrap it up for today, everyone. A big thank you to you all for being a part of today's session. So thank you so much for joining, everyone, and have a great day ahead.